Work, nigga. Gang, B-I-B-O,
One double O,
B-I-B-O.
Big B-boy on them gang shit, you know,
big
rockin'
B-boy on them
nigga.
niggas.
Became my blunt, bitch.
You're watching the master at work.
Smoke 'em like a BK, that's GG.
Blunt.
On the range, still smoke on your OG. Tryna put a BK on TV. Gotta tell his little hoe come.
Hey yo, what up squad? Hey man, welcome back to HOODROK Entertainment, realest, stillest, dopest, most active reaction channel on YouTube. Yo, carrying on with the football shit. So I just reacted to the Lionel Messi, how to defend against Lionel Messi or fail against Lionel Messi. But I just reacted to that. I haven't even uploaded it yet. I haven't even got off my seat yet, so I'm still sitting in the same chair. And we're still smoking the same joint. So yo, y'all know what it is. Click up, scroll up, tapping, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and do that. We're about to watch some more of this alien from a whole nother planet that's in a whole nother galaxy or somewhere far off in a whole nother universe. I swear, bro, the dude is a fucking alien, bro. He's an alien. Even the coaches are like, bro, we don't even know how to defend against this dude. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, we're going to check out the greatest hero of football, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. I've reacted to Lionel, to Cristiano Ronaldo as well a few times. So yeah, let's get this.
El mejor jugador del mundo, Cristiano. The greatest player in the history of Real Madrid, the finest goal scorer in the history of the Champions League. You are watching possibly the greatest footballer ever, at the absolute peak of his powers. And then Ronaldo! Oh, look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Going to go all the way! Ronaldo turns into trouble. Brilliant footwork.
God damn.
Amazing goal.
What did he just do? Hold on. Hold on. That bit there, yeah. What did he just do?
It's a brilliant run from Messi. Going to go all the way! Ronaldo turns into
This bit here.
trouble.
That was cool. If you saw that, you know what I mean.
Brilliant footwork. Amazing goal. Messi. Oh, Messi. What a goal. Not too far out for him. A priceless goal from Lionel Messi. Ronaldo. Oh, unbelievable. Messi shot. Oh, my Messi. Oh, you beauty. Messi. Who is the best player in the world?
Look, bro. Look, bro. We're going to put this debate to rest, bro. Alright? The greatest player of all time, bro. Well, the greatest player in the world is Lionel Messi. There is no debate, bro. There ain't no debate from me. That's for damn sure. And I ain't no big soccer fan. I ain't no big football fan. So let's not get it twisted. Alright? But I know what I know, bro. And I know Lionel Messi is that dude. He's that guy, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm not saying that he's not a bad player. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's a phenomenal player. I'd say he's the second best player in the world. I don't know. You know what I mean? I can guarantee you I know who number one is. Hey, so do y'all.
We talked about Messi last week, didn't we? Or 2 weeks ago, I should say. And now it's all about Cristiano Ronaldo. Those two just keep pushing each other on, pushing the boundaries of greatness.
Exactly, and
Facts.
would they have been able, that's the question that I always ask myself, would they have been able to do this and keep this up, the relentlessness that they've shown without each other? Would, if they was out there, keep this up, the relentless.
What? Who made them jogging on that side? You a joke made fun of. Hey, what? Yeah. Every time I hit the booth, shit get burned up, shit get burned up. Yeah. Every time I hit the spot, shit get turned up, shit get turned up.
That they've shown.
Facts. Facts, right? Would they have, well, I guess they would. No, that's not the same, right? Because it depends. It depends how much the other one actually used the other for that reason. You know what I mean? It depends. Like, let's just say if I was Lionel Messi, it depends if that's what I built my game on. If that's what I needed to drive my game, maybe he had nothing to do with the reason why I'm this good. Maybe, you know what I mean? Alright, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain them how it's from.
If they was out on their own, no one else around, would they continue to have done this? That's the question.
I think they probably do
Maybe.
add to the motivation.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe.
I think all the great sportsmen in the world have always had that someone else to feed off, and I think this is another great rivalry in football. They
Maybe.
don't talk about it. Seems like there's a bit of a respect between.
But there's also those players out there that no matter who they had, no matter who was in the competition, they were always going to be great. Michael Jordan, for instance, he was always going to be great. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. He didn't build his game based off anybody. You know what I mean? There's players like that. That's what I mean. Maybe they didn't use each other in their heads as a drive. Maybe their drive was something else. You know what I mean?
Between them, they don't ever mention each other really, but they're just phenomenal to watch. And that people try and make comparisons of who's better, etc. Just enjoy them, man.
We're like
Exactly.
footballers as well in many ways.
That's the dopest shit you could have said. That's the dopest shit I've ever heard. But I've never heard anyone say it better than that. I've never heard anyone say it better than that. Everyone talks about the comparisons. Who gives a shit? Just enjoy it. Just enjoy watching them play. You know what I
What
mean?
makes one better than the other?
Yeah, forget the comparisons. They're setting standards. We're taking them for granted. We're expecting goals in big games to change games. They do it week in, week out. They're out on their own. As you say, completely different, but enjoy them. And even though they give off a different persona from the outside, and we see them different, that hunger is the same.
Some of these fans are insane.
Both pushed on. They both want to beat each other, which has created this monster in both of them.
They both deliver at the right time. They both deliver in big games. We've seen them score in Champions League finals, in huge matches all over the world.
What? Who made them jogging on that side? You a joke made fun of. Hey, what? Yeah. Every time I hit the booth, shit get burned up. Shit get burned up. Yeah. Every time I hit the spot, shit get turned up. Shit get turned up.
They're different footballers. One's diminutive, one's a kind of Adonis, but they give so much to the game.
Yeah, they do, and they create highlight reel after highlight reel after highlight reel. And it's
That's
just
what I'm saying.
Phenomenal, dude.
And that's what I've been saying. I said this in the last video, bro. I said this about Lionel Messi in the last video. I was like, bro, the dude's got so much highlights. He's got so much highlights. And I see shit in some of these videos that I haven't seen in the other ones I reacted to. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean?
Just each game, even at the weekend just gone, Messi comes off the bench, rescues the game for Barcelona. They're doing it week in, week out, and we talk about players that get to the top. There's many players that get there and stay there for a year or two.
Dancing.
He's
dancing.
Years doing it. And
Oh, let me do the 1-2 step.
Like we said before the game.
Let me do that 1-2 step.
He's almost, I think he's a goal off 650 goals. Ronaldo. That is more than I had appearances. How about you? Similar?
Yeah, similar.
It's like, that's just, it's ridiculous. So to see it when you put it down like that.
What did they say?
That is before the game, he's almost, I think he's a goal off 650 goals, Ronaldo. That is more than I had appearances. How about you? Similar?
Yeah, similar.
It's like, that's just, it's ridiculous. So to see it when you put it down like that, these guys are just
Difficult
breaking.
for everybody else. You can't live with that. When individuals that good in a team, it makes it very hard for every other team to
You
deal
can
with.
talk about players from different eras, and that's kind of unfair as well because things change in the game.
Yeah.
The pitches are much better now that they play on. The facilities are
That's
better,
it.
The diet.
And that's it. Well, I know that Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo played in the same era. But they played in the same era. They play in the same era. But this is what happens when you try and compare athletes from today with the athletes from the past. The difference is, bro, the medical shit's different. The recovery times have changed because of the type of equipment, the type of medical shit, and that treatment and all that kind of shit for recoveries, and that is a lot easier. You know what I mean? All of that, you guys know, I played rugby league for 26 years. And I remember when I was young, everything was different. You know, the grounds were different. The grounds were rough. The gear that we wore was cheap and wasn't, you know, it wasn't the best. all of that stuff. So the things that are happening now, the training was fake, you know what I mean? Even the professionals were smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol in the photos. It was just insane. But now, you got all these recovery things, like science has come a long way, technology's come a long way, all of that shit. So it's hard to compare, you know what I mean? And you got to think, the era that Michael, like, let's just go back to basketball. We'll go back to basketball. The era that Michael Jordan played in. Imagine if he had the training equipment and training facilities and the recovery and medical and health equipment and stuff that they use today. Imagine how much better Michael Jordan would have been. You know what I mean? Imagine how much longer his career could have gone on for. Think about that kind of stuff, you know?
Everything is much better, isn't it, now?
Yeah.
So it's hard to compare players from different generations. But the numbers, the statistics of these two are truly extraordinary.
Yeah, that's what stands out. And the game is a lot quicker, I have to say now. So these things probably level themselves out. Great players in different areas will be great players anyway. But as you say, the numbers...
What? Who made them plugging on that side? You a joke made fun of. Hey, what? Yeah. Every time I hit the boom, shit get burn up. Shit get burn up. Yeah. Every time I hit the spot, shit get turn up. Shit get turn up.
People can overlook stats. You can't. They smack you in the face. The stats are incredible. To say that he scored more goals than appearances for Real Madrid, 650. I mean, that's abnormal.
I mean, I don't want to butter you up too much, you two guys, but you two world-class players, and you sit there and we watch players and you're thinking you're in awe of them in many ways, and they're at a different level to work.
Now that's the key. When you've got world class athletes that are sitting there and they're in awe of someone in their own field, and another athlete in their own field, and they're in awe, that dude must be on some out of this world type shit. He must be on some other level type shit. You know what I mean?
World class.
Yeah, you can't look at that. Yeah. Like, they're up there somewhere. Yeah. And all the other players in the world don't care what their egos are saying and what they think of themselves. They're looking up there going, I wish I can't get to that level.
Yeah, look at the look on this dude's face. I wish.
They're somewhere. And all the other players in the world don't care what their egos are saying and what they think of themselves. They're looking up there going, I wish I can't get to that level. They ain't going to get to that level. It's just, it's like, it's abnormal. But what I would say about what it gives a team when you've got a player like that in your team, the confidence that spreads throughout the team that we do our jobs right, we just get it right ourselves, keep the back door shut, no goals against.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Look at these dudes. Mind you, I've seen this kind of shit with rugby league, but I've never seen this. I've never seen football players accolades and shit like that before. So this is cool.
That's a chance minimum.
I remember when I played against Diego Maradona and met him on a couple of occasions. Obviously, the '86.
Yo, that must be what.
Backdoor that spreads throughout the team.
Hang on.
We do our jobs right. We just get it right ourselves. But I can't.
Check this out.
What they think of
Check this out.
They're looking up there going, I wish I can't get to that level. They ain't going to get to that level. It's just, it's like Frank said, it's abnormal. But what I would say about what it gives a team when you've got a player like that in your team, the confidence that spreads throughout the team that we do our jobs right, we just get it right ourselves, keep the back door shut, no goals against. He was...
Yo, that's what I was waiting for. Yo, this must be what, like, Cameron Smith's trophy room must look like. Cameron Smith plays, well, he retired, but he'll go down as rugby league, probably rugby league's most successful player. Most successful player, right? And go down as one of the greatest players. Well, he'll go down as the greatest player. I just don't like to say that because he's not my favourite player. But he'll go down as the greatest player probably to ever play. Right, and he's won everything he can think of multiple times. So I'm just thinking that must be what Cameron Smith's trophy room must look like. You know what I mean? Greg Inglis and cats like that. God damn.
Score us a goal. He'll get us a chance minimum.
I remember when I played against Diego Maradona and met him on a couple of occasions. Obviously, the '86, the World Cup game where, not the handball goal, but the other goal. It was the one time in my whole career where I felt like I ought to applaud.
What? Who made them plugging on that side? You a joke, made fun of. Mate. What? Yeah. Every time I hit the ball, shit get burned up. Shit get burned up. Yeah. Every time I hit the spot, shit get turned up. Shit get turned up.
I mean, you get those sort of moments of players having a respect for genius.
Wow.
And that, sorry to interrupt, Frank, but them type of goals, like as a football fan, I remember the commentary on that goal. You know, that turns, a little squat man. Like, you remember things like that. It's like today, people remember where they were when that goal went in. And likewise, there's Zidane goal in the Champions League final. These goals create great memories, and you remember that occasion and that time, what you was doing, what you was wearing, etc. Unbelievable.
I think, well, I can't split them at the moment, but I think they are over all the eras. And you know, we see old videos, it's not easy to compare, but the ruthlessness, not just the ability, but the hunger and the ruthless finishing
And the longevity.
Longevity, game after game, year after year, scoring in important games, things that we take for granted. It's not been done before to this level, it hasn't.
It's Ronaldo. Oh, he's done it! He has only gone and done it! Could this be the hat-trick before half-time? Oh, brilliant! The most talented footballer of his generation. Cristiano Ronaldo takes his time, still got time. Oh, 2-0. Messi away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he? Cristiano Ronaldo! Wonderful. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
I know that's 12. I know. Not
good
number
is he?
12.
3,
This dude
4,
here. This dude here was just. Where's he going? Look at him. He's gone, bro. He's out of bounds.
How good is he? Cristiano Ronaldo! Who else on a big night? Good ball. Ronaldo, he's onside. He's beaten the defence. He draws Valdez. Cristiano Ronaldo with a platinum touch. Lionel Messi! Oh my goodness! Lionel Messi does it again. It's super.
Oh shit! You fell, bro. What the fuck was this dude doing?
Lionel Messi!
Yo, anyone think?
Oh my goodness!
Look. Anyone think someone just gave him an uppercut or hit him with a right hook or something, or like a right overhand or something? Watch him.
Oh, Messi does it again! He's superhuman! Another chapter in the incredible story of this little man.
Yo, that's dope as hell.
Quería la 3, acá está la 3. Vica el Barça y Vica Cataluña. 1, 2, 3, ¡El Madrid!
Yo, that was a dope video. That video was fun. Yo, shout out everyone for tapping in, bro. Run the numbers up on this video, you already know what to do. Click up, scroll up, tap, and whatever you want to call it, go ahead and do that. HOODROK Entertainment to a tap, bro. Bring nothing but fire. These two dudes here, bro, aliens from a whole nother planet. I swear to God. Keep sending these bangers in, alright? Stay safe, stay dangerous. We out. Peace.